Hi guys, so today's video is going to be how I get this matte flawless foundation. So if you want to see how I do this, then just keep on watching. So I start off by priming my T-zone with the Maybelline, is it Maybelline? The Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser, and I'm just using this where I have the most noticeable pores, which is my T-zone. Moving on to priming the rest of my face, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. Now for foundation, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation in the shade Light Ivory, and I'm just dotting this all over my face with my finger. And then I'm going to take a e.l.f. stippling brush and blend it out, and I'm kind of blending it in patting, dragging motions, as you can see. Once I have finished, blending most of it out, I'm going to go back in with that same stippling brush, and I'm just going to clean it off on a paper towel, and then I'm going to go back in and pat it into my skin just to make sure that everything is flawless and it doesn't leave any lines or streaking. And honestly, I feel like applying this foundation with a stippling brush works best because it is kind of a thicker foundation. And this foundation definitely stays matte all day, so if you have oily skin like moi, I definitely recommend getting this foundation and trying it out. And now I'm just blending this foundation down my neck so that everything blends seamlessly. Moving on to concealer, I'm just going to conceal my under eyes with this e.l.f. concealer and highlighter stick, and I'm pretty sure this is in the shade medium. It does look a little bit too dark and yellow for my skin, but I promise in person it does not come off as a completely different shade than the rest of me. And I'm just patting this in and blending it out with my finger because obviously for concealer, fingers work the best. Now just to highlight my under eyes, I'm using the opposite side of that e.l.f. concealer and highlighter stick, and obviously using the highlighter side and just brightening up my under eyes. And I use this rather than a powder highlighter because I just feel like it's not as overwhelming under your eyes, and it just gives a nice, light, natural brightening effect. And once again, blending that out with my finger. Now, moving on to setting my under eyes, I'm using a dome-shaped e.l.f. brush and just my regular Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade Buff Beige, and setting my under eyes, and then I'm using the same powder to set my entire face with the powder brush that my cat chewed on, and this brush is from e.l.f. And when I apply my powder, I pack it into my skin. I'm more patted into my skin because that gives a more flawless finish. Now bronzing up my face, I am using a e.l.f. powder brush, which is just a really fluffy powder brush, and my bronzer is the NYC bronzer in the shade Sunny. And now I'm just going to carve out my face and contour it with the same exact bronzer that I just used, the NYC bronzer in the shade Sunny. If you guys want a full-on tutorial on how I contour and highlight my face, then let me know in the comment section down below because I kind of went through this really fast, and yeah. So if you want a full in-depth tutorial with tips and tricks, then just let me know in the comments down below and I will do that for you guys. Once I have finished contouring my face, I'm moving on to doing my eyebrows really quickly off camera, and then I'm going to highlight my face, and it helps so much to have my eyebrows done before I contour my face. Not before I contour my face. It helps so much to have my eyebrows done before I highlight my face because I highlight my brow bone and above my eyebrows, and it just serves as a guide as to where everything should go. And once I completed the rest of my makeup, I decided that I wanted to wear some blush. I don't wear blush every day, but the blush I'm using is in Mellow Wine, I believe, and it is from Wet n Wild. Now I'm just setting my face with my e.l.f. setting spray. As always, all of the products will be listed in the description box below if you missed anything, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys! Hi guys, so today's video is a chit chat get ready with me for my everyday makeup look. There's really not much to say about this look. It's really simple and neutral, so it's really a universal look for absolutely anybody, and it can also be paired with absolutely any